that's the answer. But you see, I think in textbook, this by right is a short run supply curve. But have you come across any textbook that write the supply curve as this? Never. Supply is always postulated in one. The quantity supply is just the price. Right. The price of $10, quantity supply is $4. And the price is $50, quantity supply 100. So supply is seldom postulated in this way. Okay, but very simple. If you write it in the standard form, it should be P versus Q. Right. How to change the P? So the first thing that comes to your mind is, how come I can just write this way? Because you just know that the equilibrium is always found at where? Yeah, these two will always recur. Wherever they ever produce, forever they will produce by P equal MC. And so if there's an MC, there's a P. Because the equilibrium is always found at where? They want to maximize profit, right? P equal MC. So that's why for perfect competition, you can rewrite this as this. Understand? Then this becomes the proper form that you used to see. Quantity supply at various price. Okay? Well, now, of course, if you wish to refine this further, you can rearrange it here. Right. You're going to look at the direct supply curve. So this one you bring over. You can also write this way. Okay. But I think it's better you write this way. This is a direct supply curve. But when you draw the graph normally, you don't write this way. You write this way on the graph. Just like the demand curve is always you write this way, P versus Q graph. But if you go direct demand curve, then you express as Q equal how much? Quantity demanded by how much? Quantity supplied by how much? Let me see, the price is $6, quantity supply is 0. The price is $12, quantity supply is 1. The price is 18, quantity supply how much? 2. Understand? So you can rewrite this way. So that's your short run supply curve. Simple. Okay, so that's the answer to your this question here. What's your firm's output and average cost in the long run? How to find? Okay, if you can recall, in the long run, every firm make what? Profit or loss? In the long run, every firm make profit or loss? Break even. That means in the long run, the price must fall until where? In the long run, the market price must drop until where? Then every firm make break even. Now for them, we know that since in the long run they all break even, the price must fall until where? Then there will be no profit, no loss. Okay? So this time, if I want to show you anything, I just give you this curve and ask you where's the long run price. Go for me this day. And then this will be the price. Understand? Like your assignment 2. Once you can find this, you can find the long run price. What's the market output? Go to the demand curve, or to here also can. You can get the market output. Okay? Okay, now, so to find the long run output, how to find? I know the output. Where? Long run. But the only thing I know is that the price is here. P0. So this is for P09. Now, so if in mathematics, this is your P09y, because every point of this line implies how much? P0, right? Now, the firm, every second produces an atom. Every second. P equal MC. It doesn't matter what kind of run, every second. First, where's our MC curve? That's the picture of the firm. AC, MC. The MC always casts AC at here, right? The minimum. So, where will the firm produce in the long run? P equal MC. Now, so the P09 intersect the MC curve here, so every firm will produce it. Now let me teach you a shortcut. In the long run, for sure they produce here, right? Point A, P equal MC. That's what they will produce. So the shortcut is this. Where they produce in the long run, this point always coincides with where? Minimum AC. Understand? The P equal MC, point A, right? In the long run, this point A will always coincide with the minimum AC. Which means next time, if I take away this and I just ask you a question, can you tell me how much each firm will produce in the long run? Straight away, we can use this. But it's very wrong for you to say firm produce at minimum AC. They don't. They produce where P equal what? MC. Understand? P equal MC. It's just that in the long run, that point will always coincide with this. So that's why some of you straight away can take this away. In the long run, where the firm produce, you can say here, this output. Understand? That means you want to find the long run output in mathematics. How to find? Huh? You know that in the long run they produce this, right? So tell me how to find this in mathematics. Very simple, set what? Set MC equal to AC. You get this output. This is the output where AC is what? Minimum. Where MC equal AC, AC is what? Minimum. Right, so this is a very important part. Where MC equal AC, when they are equal, AC is minimum. So you can just find this output by setting these two equations together. Okay, so to find the answer to this question, yes. Find the firm's output and average cost in the long run. Very simple. Set MC to AC. Now, you have a cost curve here. Can you find AC? What's AC equal to? C divided by what? Q. Understand? So you take this divided by Q. You have the average cost. So the average cost is this. This C divided by Q. Okay. Marginal cost we have already. Set them equal. So when MC equal AC, so this are MC, this are AC. Solve for Q. Now you can see from the equation here, when MC equal AC, what's this Q here? What's this Q here? This is the Q where MC equal AC. Alright. Solve for Q. Q equal 1. Okay, so we already found it. In the long run, the firm will produce 1. Now, if they produce Q equal 1, how to find the AC? Very simple. When Q equal 1, to find the average cost, you substitute into the AC curve, you get the AC. Or you can also substitute into the MC curve, you get the AC. Okay. So when Q equal 1, the curve produce 1 unit. Substitute into the AC curve. Therefore, the average cost is 12. Okay, I'll ask you a question now. What would be the market price? What's the market price you can do? How much? The long run market price. What's the long run market price? P equal how much? Very simple. This is the output at the minimum AC. You put inside here, this is the minimum AC. You agree or not? Is this the minimum AC? Yes? What's the price? In the long run, yes, it will be what? See? So therefore, the price in the long run is it has to be okay, until here you agree now first. This is the minimum AC. This is the minimum AC. I know that because when you set these two equal, you get this quantity. This quantity is the quantity where AC is what? Minimum. See here. You see here. When MC equal AC, the output is this. You agree or not? Just now when we set MC to AC, you have this. Once you found this output, you substitute into the AC curve, the minimum AC. If the output is here, you substitute into the AC is here. The output here, the AC is here. The output here, the AC is minimum. Now, but I also know that in the long run, the price must fall to where? Minimum AC. Agree or not? So by finding the minimum AC, I found the long run price. It has to be a minimum AC. Clear? Okay, so problem solved. So the long run price is this. So what's the long run supply curve? The long run supply curve is those MC above AC. It's the MC that's above the average cost.
Sao đau được giờ? Ý chị là sao đau được giờ con em kiếm được rồi. Thường cái dùng laptop cho em.
This is the supply curve. If you rewrite this supply curve, remember you rewrite the supply curve. So the long run supply curve is exactly the same curve, this one. Exactly the same. Except it starts at where? It starts at where? T greater than 12. Same curve. It's only those MC that's above that. Minimum AC. What's that? Yeah, the minimum AC is here, you see it all. It's the same MC curve, but it starts above the minimum AC. The minimum AC is 12. same line, except it's exactly the same line. So the quantity supply is equal to this for P greater than or equal to 12. For P less than 12, the quantity supply is what? 0. So that's the long run supply. Hello? The long run supply curve is the same MC, but it starts above minimum AC. The minimum AC is 12. Alright, any question? The same MC curve, but starts from above the minimum AC. Remember this is the minimum AC, right? The minimum AC is 12. Okay, any other question? Here, this is a long run supply, so no one can solve it. Okay, you can see now. It starts above the minimum AC. So the quantity supply is this line. Now, if the price goes below 12, what's the quantity supply? 0. Is it? If the price goes below 12, the quantity supply is 0. That's what I'm trying to calculate. Okay, any question? It's the same MC curve. Okay, let's move on to